What's up, my family? Look, I'm back with another video. If you get easily offended, anything like that, you might want to take a seat. So I know I'm late. I know I'm a couple of days behind. I've been working. I've been taking care of my kids. I got a dog named Scrappy. He was sick, I know. But I'm here now and I got some information that I want to share with you. And I want to share my opinion on this whole Surviving R. Kelly situation. Surviving R. Kelly was a 6-part docuseries discovering and uncovering everything about R. Kelly, Robert Sylvester Kelly, and his whole sexcapades and molestation charges and sex rings and McDonald fetish. Everything that you need to know about this man was covered in this series. So a couple of things that stood out to me just about R. Kelly alone. Like, I didn't know R. Kelly couldn't read. Now, I think that's funny because I just want to know who wrote his songs for him, because if he can't read that well, if he can't read, period, so how did he know what to say at what part? Or did he just remember it? I understand it is a lot of people who can't read in the music industry, like Fantasia. After that, I truly don't know. I just know R. Kelly and Fantasia can't read that well. One of them was American Idol. The other one is the king of R&B. So far, we don't put a hierarchy on reading. Then his brother came into the series and tried to shed a little light on it. He tried to humanize R. Kelly because in this situation, he looked like a straight monster. Now, his brother told us that R. Kelly and his brother was being molested by his older sister. Now, he didn't know when it first started or when it stopped, but according to R. Kelly's I Admit song, he was molested from the very early age to 14 years old. Now, I understand that's a tough pill for a lot of us to swallow, but just because you were molested doesn't give you the right to molest other people, Mr. Sylvester. I'm watching you. Along with being molested, it was also brought out that 90% of his songs that he made was about the stuff that he was actually going through. Now, many people will say that's disgusting, but when you think about it in this way, 90% of the songs that we're listening to is a story of somebody else's life. So I don't understand why you're so confused if he made a story about the stuff he was doing with young women, because he was just doing it. Now, the songs that's sticking out of my head is first, You Remind Me of the G. Was he talking about Aaliyah? Wasn't sure. But I don't know if I would tell my girlfriend right now that she remind me of my Malibu, if she would be completely okay with that. I'm not really sure how that would work out. Then I do know that he made a song with Usher saying they were sharing the same girl. And as a result, I believe that we need to add Usher Raymond to this equation. See this? See, Usher think he's slick. He trying to perm his hair and make it look all different so we won't know he in there. We know it's you. We watching you. We know it's you. So the documentary made it very clear that R. Kelly is considered a monster, as a molester and everything else under the sun. But we need to put more light on those who actually help him complete his missions of getting these underage women. All the people that's in his camp, all his people that's helping him, that's flying these girls out, that's orchestrating the thing, finding them on MySpace, finding them on Bebo, don't know whatever they was using. They need to go to jail too, because they did as much as this man did. Now, it might be easy to point the finger at them because they were a part of the aggressors in the situation. But when we start thinking about it, let's think about the parent situation. Now, some of the girls there, I understand, ran away. I get it. They ran away. The parent didn't know. They were working 2 odd-end jobs. They couldn't really give them that much time. They just trust and believe they're doing the same thing, but they was hanging out with friends. Got you. I got you. What about those who did know? What about those parents? Now, I've never been a parent, but I need to start this off by saying that I had great parents growing up. And just from their experience, it's making it hard for me to believe that you don't know where your kid is at. Now, you may not know they at 24/7, 365 days out the year. That's a little extensive if you did. But how did you not know that they were messing with a 45-year-old man? So the documentary talked about R. Kelly. It shined a little bit of light on those that was helping them. It talked about some of the parents, what they did and how they were trying to find their child. But then when it's talking about the actual victims, nobody put blame on them. Now, I want to make it clear that I'm not an R. Kelly supporter in any way, shape, or form. To be honest with you, my favorite R. Kelly song is Gigolo with Nick Cannon. It should tell you a lot about my support to R. Kelly right now. But back to the victims. Now I understand you've been through a tough situation, but do they not get any piece of this blame? Skipping school and going to the R. Kelly court case? If you knew this man was in court for a situation concerning somebody that's in your age group and peeing on them, but you still chose to stand out of that court case because you didn't believe it and you supported him with all your heart, would you not consider yourself stupid? Now, I don't want to be a victim blamer, and I'm not a victim blamer and all that other stuff, but to be honest with you, we gotta be real. It was stupid. A lot of them was stupid. But just a Big Mac and 2 McDoubles and a large fries, a whole combo, it got these girls to come sit down and talk to him, and then besides that, he talked them out of their situation. So I understand, like, hey, no one signed up for this, but at the same time, he kind of did. At no point, once again, and I'm telling you, I'm supportive of R. Kelly. I'm just saying the full picture of it is just a little bit shaky, you know? Quick question though, if he ever chooses to go against his sister in court, can she go to jail? I'm not sure how long that works or how the judicial system works on that aspect, but I do know that Bill Cosby went to jail for some rapes that he did back before my dad was born, so I'm not sure if it still is liable now. I started realizing that outside the documentary, every victim that was there was also trying to plug in their own business. Once again, I'm not a supporter of Robert Kelly, but I can smell a hustle and a come up when it's around me. And no, I am not saying that all the victim that's there is on a come up, is a hustler, not that. But what I'm saying is a good amount of women who just happen to have a book coming out, or who happen to have a book turned into a movie, or who happen to just create a company, or who just happen to create a company that has a website, or the parents who just did the same thing, and this is a great platform just to throw a little advertisement out of there. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing else. So after doing this YouTube research and looking at articles and looking at the document of him marrying Aaliyah, I see that people are on two different sides. Either you're for R. Kelly and you don't believe any of these allegations and you think they're lying. It's R. Kelly. You try to stop his music. You hate him. You think he's a disgusting piece of crap. Hey, I understand both. But what I'm trying to do is just come in the middle and just show a full view of what might have happened. Now, I don't know. I haven't been there. I never met R. Kelly. I never met Mr. Sylvester. But what I can say is that both sides of the situation is looking a little fishy. What I'm going to leave you with today, just to make sure, if you go to McDonald's, you order a Big Mac and two McDoubles, and you see a man sitting in the corner, don't look at him. Don't smile. Just look down and walk out. So look, my family, I hope that this sparks up a conversation about both sides and we can both see what's going on, and that I hope the victims get the help they need, R. Kelly get the help he needs, and the right thing actually happens. But that's all I got for today. And for now, I'll talk to you later. Make sure you come back and make sure you like and subscribe too. Go ahead, share this video. Let's get this conversation going. You know who I'm talking to. Handle that.